raise this thing up. That's a little better. Okay. A little bit better. What's going on, guys? There may not be any guys or gals in this right now, but figured to go live in my car only because I can, and I'm bored, and I'm over caffeinated with my little coffee drink. A soy spiced chai latte, hot. That's what I have to say every time I want one of these at our local coffee shop. But they're very nice. They put a smiley face on my cup, so can't really argue with that. I don't know if anyone is in this chat. Let me see. I'm on my phone, and I never know how to navigate this thing the correct way. But I've been carrying around my Nano Plus basically as my drone to choose from and fly, because to me, that's the way to get the purest experience out of your drone that you're kind of reviewing and trying to get a great idea whether or not you like it or not, is to solely fly it basically every time you need to get a shot or want to fly or need to do something, maybe not a job situation, but again, testing out winds and weather and cold and seeing how the batteries are and just really putting it through its paces. So that's a great thing to do, is just basically focus on one drone essentially. It's kind of like the same thing with the camera. If I'm going to shoot a camera to really test it out, I'm going to carry that camera, or like a lens is a perfect example. Sometimes the more lenses you have with you in your camera bag actually can be almost not a good thing creatively. Like if you go on vacation, for example, and only bring a 50 millimeter, a 2.8 or something, you're going to be able to create all kinds of different things that you may not be able to do as well if you have a bunch of glass with you, because you have too many options. So this little guy so far has been pretty good, not great, a little bit disappointing in regards to the still side of things for photography. So I know there's a raw color cast to the files so far on the Nano, and I think the light too. I don't know much about the light because I don't have one. But so far with the raw files, I showed it in a couple of the videos, you can kind of work around it by tweaking the yellow hue slider and maybe removing some of the chromatic aberration that happens in some of the still images. The 50 megapixel JPEGs aren't really that impressive. Again, I talked about resolution really kind of being more of a marketing thing. What's going on? Zigzag. I wish I knew people's names, but regardless, hello. But as a still photography drone, I would say this is great if you don't have an Autel already, because it frees you up to not have the geofencing in the way. So, what's up, Alejandro? Buenos dias, if you speak Spanish. I barely do. So, that's my limited phrases. Good morning, good night, hello, poquito español. But as I said, if you don't already have an Autel and you're only with something like DJI, the no geofencing thing will really make this thing worth your while. So, what is it? I think I spent $1,100 total with the Autel Care, and now it's $10.99, I believe, for the premium bundle. But still, if you don't have anything with no geofencing, you're essentially, in my opinion, paying for that, and it's kind of worth it. Because if you are on a job, for example, and you can't get in the air and you need to get a shot for, say, a real estate shoot or something, this little guy can do fine. I mean, if you work it and shoot JPEG, you shoot RAW, you shoot 50 megapixel JPEG, you capture the video in the correct frame rate, you actually have filters for it. I know Freewell makes some filters for it. And you kind of, it can definitely give you enough to shoot a job if you had to. And if you just need to get something, this can be a really important tool in your tool bag. And it's small. So, I mean, as you see, teeny little guy, you got I got 2 other batteries with the premium bundle. I would definitely get more. I would probably get 2 more. So if you actually are using this thing a little bit more seriously, 5 batteries is the call, in my opinion, because I always kind of tap out on 3. And unless you have another one charging or something, I would say 5 is the magic number for the drone. And as you see, let me turn off the heat, it's getting hot in here. I got this little hard case right now, so I kind of modded a Mini 2 case. So I got perfect little cutouts for the batteries. I could fit 3 batteries in here. I could fit more if I took out some of the foam. I got controller that fits perfectly with these actually on. Oh, shit, that hurt. So I got the sticks actually on the controller, so that's not an issue, which is key. I don't want to be taking off and on my sticks every time. And then the little drone fits right in there and good to go. I got a DJI sticker on it too for some reason, but regardless, it was for a Mini 2. But this little guy with 5 batteries, you can do some damage with a good SD card, or micro SD card, I should say. So, anywho, what else is there on this guy? So no geofencing, a huge pro to this drone. It does not love the winds, but then again, the Mini 2 doesn't really love the winds either. Any 249 gram drone is not going to obviously do amazing in higher winds. But I did have it in Chicago yesterday at altitude. I mean, I flew this thing to like 1,000 feet, and it was probably 20, 25 mile an hour gusts. So it did handle. I was a little nervous, honestly. I mean, of course. But the other day I went up to try to do the same kind of thing, and it was similar winds, and it was kind of having a hard time going up in altitude and getting jerky. I just wasn't really super confident. So I landed it and moved to another location. But I don't know. Let me see if I can see any comments. Hold on one second. I'm getting messages while I'm doing this. So, but still, photography side, it's decent and adequate, but I would say it's not amazing. The video side, it would be cool if you maybe, I don't know if they could have like a D-log or something with this, but I feel like you need filters that will probably help out. It seems a little bit over-processed sometimes. The night footage so far has been the most impressive out of this drone. So low light footage is where this thing shines, and no geofencing is where this thing shines. You know, I shot some footage yesterday and put up a little edit, and it just looked kind of over-processed in a way to me. So I don't know. I mean, you guys can let me know what you thought or think, but again, it is what it is. I mean, it's a 249 gram drone. It definitely has a better sensor in low light than the Mini 2, but I still feel the Mini 2 somehow produces adequate enough photos and video to do what I need to do. So there's that. And if I'm going to go ahead and fly something for night, I would rather have my Evo 2 Pro or Evo 2 Pro 6K Enterprise to fly at night, because it is going to do better than this guy. So anyway, that's kind of a spiel. I mean, what else is there? It's small, no geofencing. The gimbal cover is kind of annoying to put on. Like, I'm going to kind of go through a few things. It feels a little bit cheaper than the Mini 2, for example, but whatever, not bad. Batteries are very similar to the Mini 2. I happen to get orange. You got little port back here, USB-C. You got micro SD card slot that just flung out. Just hold on. Where did that go? There we go. It goes. Boop. So card side up front there, battery in. I know Aldrin was saying it kind of felt cheap when you're putting the battery in, but it clicks into place. It's nothing major. The gimbal cover is kind of a little bit annoying, but not that big of a deal, because when you have, if you see, the camera kind of angles down. So when you put on the gimbal cover, you almost have to push up on the camera. You see how it wants to go down? Watch. It kind of wants to rest in a downward position. So you have to gently push it up a little bit and just kind of, I don't know, you can't probably see that, but you need to make sure the camera kind of gets pointed in the right direction. There you go. And voila. So it just takes a little bit of getting used to. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just rambling. Let me see. Hold on a second. Why can't I see? How do you see in this thing? Let me see. Where is it that I can see comments? No. Effects. Welcome to live chat. Wait, where did the live chat go? No. Crap. Now I'm stuck. I got the effects going. There we go. Chat viewing options, top chat. Learn more. Welcome to live chat. Remember to guard your privacy and abide by community guidelines. We got that. Oh, there we go. Wait. Crap. Okay. I see Alejandro's laughing at my poquito español. But I'll probably end up selling this to my friend next week because he does not have an Autel. He's a real estate photographer. And he definitely needs something because he runs into the geofencing issue a lot. So that's a real life example where he goes on site and doesn't probably have everything planned out perfectly and can't launch. So this you can easily launch no matter where and put it up 50, 100 feet with no issue, get your shot and not be totally messed up by having geofencing in place, which a lot of times is overprotective. But I don't know who this drone is for. I think this drone is a great entry-level Autel to someone who is new to the Autel experience and platform. If you have the money, I would still opt for a Lite Plus. Personally, I think with this drone, with the Lite and the Nano series, I think they should have not had a Nano and a Nano Plus and a Lite and a Lite Plus. I think they should have just had a Lite Plus and a Nano Plus and made it a little bit less confusing to everyone. There's too many options out there, in my opinion. So if I were you, I'd be looking at either the Nano Plus or the Lite Plus as the option only. And if you can, maybe get the Evo 2 Pro 6K if you have a little bit more money and you're really wanting to not mess around and get a drone that's very established. I mean, you have the Autel Explorer app with the Evo 2 Pro 6K, and with this you have the Autel Sky app. So that's awesome. Good deal. Yeah, greetings from Chicago area, not Budapest. Hopefully everyone is safe in Budapest. I just talked to my friend who is here in Chicago. His family lives in Ukraine, but I checked in on him, and I guess apparently everything is good. His family's on the west side of Ukraine, which apparently is pretty quiet, so that is a good thing. But yeah, that's cool. You're liking your Nano Plus as your first drone. There you go. Congrats on your first drone. What color did you go with? Come on, dang it. Okay, there's the comments. Alejandro, Budapest fan. What color did you go with, Budapest? Curious. Yeah, I mean, it's a killer drone. I mean, it's really a cool drone. There's nothing really horrible about it. Right on. Yeah, let me know. If you want, you can email me. I mean, shoot, I don't even care. You can take my number too, but message me if you want. Or you can't message. If you want, comment on this and I can check it. Or if you want, you can email me. I can put one, what's the best way to do it? I don't know if I can comment. I'm sure I can comment. Live chat. It's hard to know how to do things. You're limited with the stupid iPhone experience. Well, if you're interested, as I said, just go ahead and email me. My email is atort13@mac.com, like Macintosh.com. So My website's Atort Photography too, and my email should be there as well. But regardless, just comment if you want, and I can contact you. Members and Super Chat members. Hide all chat messages, live chat, all messages are visible. There we go. Yeah, you got gray with yellow. Yeah, room 156 drone vids. Just hit me up if you want. As I said, you can even message me. I don't even care. Take my number. It's 808-292-8096. So you can just play that back. My number's public. I don't really care. I get spammed enough as it is anyway. Yeah, I mean, Nano Plus is good drone. I don't know about the Nano. I haven't really seen much on just the Nano. Did anyone here have just the Nano and not the Nano Plus? I like the orange. I mean, look, it folds down really well. I don't really use that little strap. So they have this strap here, which works well. But with the hard case, I don't really feel a need. But that goes on like that, holds the props. And there's your little, you got it right on. Yeah, just let me know. Hit me up. Where are you at? Where are you located? Yeah, I mean, as you see, it's perfect. It's a cool little drone for sure. I mean, I think it needs to get tweaked with the firmware, like a lot of things. I mean, I got a Mavic 3 sitting there, and I'm going to charge it and try to fly it and update everything today, but a little bit bummed out that it feels a lot cheaper than the Cine model because of the weight, but we'll see what happens. I'm going to test it out for a little bit. I got 30 days to try it out. If I want to return it, I'll return it, but that's it, guys. I just wanted to go live and talk a teeny bit about the Nano Plus and my experience so far. I mean, it produced some really cool stuff. I mean, it really has potential. I think it will shine in certain lighting situations, and nighttime is really, really good. Okay. Yeah, thank you. I got your text message too. I'll respond when I'm done with this. Gabrielle, right? Shh. Yeah, I have the original box. I have everything. I'm very compulsive and meticulous with my gear, so I'm definitely a good person to buy from because I'm kind of OCD about my stuff. Like you see, I mean, this case is a little bit modified because I had to, but it does the job perfectly. I mean, as I said, boom. You have sticks on, batteries, space, props. It works. This case actually is not bad at all. So, hard case for the win always. I mean, it's really pretty small, so it's not like you're carrying that much. It weighs not a lot. But I would suggest getting a hard case for whatever drone you have because it definitely helps to me. But because you never know, you can drop your stuff, things can get scratched and whatever. Yeah, it's actually not bad. I don't know who makes it. I think it's this one. This is the company. But again, it was for a Mini 2. And I think I just kind of modded the foam a little bit. But the Mini 2 essentially has the same battery size. And then you just kind of, I mean, I think it was $50 for the case. I can try to put a link up here where I got it off of Amazon. It was a while ago, though, because it was for the Mini 2, I think. But that's it, guys. I'll message you about the drone. So I got it. Thank you. And have a good day. Happy Wednesday. Happy shooting. Happy flying. And until next time, peace. Bye.